Suns. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At shooting guard, Anthony Edwards. At the other guard position, Oscar Robertson. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. Starting at point guard, standing 5'2", number 11, Monty Bowles. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5, Paolo Banchero. The man in the middle, 7'2". Number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'9" number 23, LeBron James. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 24, Kobe Bryant. Your head coach is Doc Rivers. Let's hear it for your Milwaukee Bucks.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Evan Mobley is out there with Brown. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Robertson. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Banchero. And there's Bryant. Then it's James. And it's Bogues in at the point. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Banchero looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's Brown missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside, James. Off on the layup. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, the Bucks head coach and I were able to talk. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Banchero. The dish to Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's James following the miss by Porzingis.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now here's Edwards. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Six on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, many see Brown as a scorer. But Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
The Bucks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And Brown drops them both. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Tries again. Mobley. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Barrett. Outside to Bogues. Over Robertson. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Mobley with the block. Brown against Barrett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Banchero kicks to Barrett. Banchero outside. Pass to Barrett. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Robertson passes to Brown. Over Bogues. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Robertson.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Bucks with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Banchero. James comes in for Kobe. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bogues. And the Suns here with a different look. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Josh Hart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Robinson's checked in for Edwards. And Trae Young subbed in for Robertson. Lays it up off the glass.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Young finds Robinson. Abdul-Jabbar against Gafford. Hart off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rose against Young. Rose gets the bucket.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Passes it to Gafford. Hart, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Rose. Mobley with the block. Outside Robinson. Pass to Mobley. Young outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Now here's Rose. Rebounded by Gafford. Phoenix leading by 7. To the paint. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hart, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the pass to Rose. Over Young. Goes back up. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Bogues. Banchero is out there with James. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments. This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Mobley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Okogie.
Jaylen Brown.
Bucks trail by 6. Kicks it out to Bryant. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Robertson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Bogues drops them both.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
That's tipped. They get it back. It's good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Bogues. They get it again. Here's Richards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Edwards kicks to Brown. Feeds it to Robertson. Back to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, James. Kicks it out to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Here is Edwards. The tray. The rebound by Richards. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Drives to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
The Suns trailing. Mobley outside. Young outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Gafford finds Young. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Kobe. James outside. Bogues with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Bogues the pass to James. Inside. What a move by James.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out. Sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
from Milwaukee. There it comes in for LeBron. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bogues. Robinson's checked in for the Suns. Here's Mobley. Down low. Garrett covering. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Pass to Mobley. Over in the corner, Brown sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 9.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Down low. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Rose against Young. He dishes it to Brown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Barrett driving inside. He gets it in there. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Gafford kicks to Mobley. Tipped away. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe with it. Robinson picks him up. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so Young nails them both. Rose against Young. Rose surveying the D. Fires the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Love to see a team drive for those offensive goals. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Oh, they can't be happy with their defense around over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Porzingis on out there with Mobley. Then there's Edwards. And it's Robertson in at the point. Porzingis passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. The muscle from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his times.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Robertson.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Yeah, the defender all
First personal foul.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Banchero. Mobley with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
One shot.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Outside, Porzingis. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. There's Brown with the three. Bryant with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Bowles. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Some changes here for the Bucks. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar, and James subbed in for Kobe. And Phoenix also making a switch. Okogie's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Clock at 4, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Richards, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Okogie, the pass to Edwards. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Left side, Porzingis. Pocket 6. For 3, Okogie. And he's good on the 3-ball. Okogie's got 5.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Banchero finds James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Outside Edwards. Over James. And the rejection by James. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And here is Robertson. Porzingis kicks to Edwards. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Banchero. Barrett comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Rose in for Bogues. And for the Suns, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Evan Mobley. Josh Hart comes in for Josh Okogie. And Trae Young subbed in for Robertson. Suns trail by 5. Young with the ball. Passes it to Hart. Porzingis high post.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Hart.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. And James pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Barnes. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Robinson's checked in for the Suns.
Duncan Robinson.
.146 left to play in the third. Young against Rose. It's tipped. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Suns trail by 5. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Timeout call, the Suns.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Young against Rose. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Rose, inside James, and the dunk by James.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Edwards looking it over. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Bucks. Kobe comes in for James. And Phoenix also making a switch. Brown is checked in for Duncan Robinson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hart.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Kobe. Great tee that time from Edwards. Got it up. Not going to go that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. We've got Banchero. Ryan is out there at Bogues. Then it's James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. A pass to Porzingis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Kobe. Kobe on the break. It's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Pass to Bryant. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Porzingis. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Bogues. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Mobley against Banchero. It's hauled in by the Suns. Robertson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young, good.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Yeah, easy call.
Evan Mobley, third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the box, Muggsy Bogues. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good, Bogues. And Bogues drops them both. Here's Young. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Porzingis. Mobley trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
At the line for the Suns, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Brown.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. James in the post. Brown on him.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Young against Kobe. Lets it go from 11, and the Suns take on 2 more.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bogues, good.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Young looking it over. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Banchero. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeBron against Brown. Takes it off the glass.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Kobe against Robertson. Bryant's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Bucks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He kicks to James. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Banchero. The shot from the low post is good.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
And the Suns call time. They're leading by 1. We've got 1:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the deep.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Young for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Pass to Bryant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Robertson left side. Shoots over Kobe. No good from Robertson.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A nice shot by Young.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 2. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suns making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Suns substitution. Anthony Edwards.
Passes to Bowles. The Bucks working the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
The line for Milwaukee. LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good for LeBron.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Edwards inside, guarded by Kobe.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And so here's Phoenix. Outside Edwards. He feeds it to Robertson. Lets it go from deep. Count it!
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.